So, with the Ninja Turtle Street Fighter crossover announced, and it being very obvious that, like I said in my video, in the previous video at the Street Fighter crossover announcement, that the Ninja Turtles are basically the new major IP for IDW. But then again, you could make that argument that they've been the major IP. I'm sorry for the autofocus, guys. That they've been the major IP for a while now. They've been a major IP over at IDW since they've come back. Like, that's kind of been a big thing, is that ever since they came back, they have been a major part of IDW. Like, they like some of the best stuff that's come out from IDW is from Ninja Turtles. It's a lot of it does come from Ninja Turtles, and it is interesting to note that, like, it's now gone full blast. I do. I'm not saying I'm complaining about it, but it was kind of funny that there was a time where Transformers was the big dog at IDW, and yeah, I miss Transformers at IDW. Same with G.I. Joe at IDW. I miss it. I miss it a lot. But times being as they are, Hasbro decided to pull the plug on it. But however, there are some other Hasbro properties that are under them that they could use, and we're going to talk about them. So this video is so now that my little ramble is over, we're going to talk about like other crossovers I would love to see from Ninja Turtles. With it being, and I forgot to mention this, but there is been an announcement for a new Ninja Turtle Yojimbo crossover. That was recently announced. Actually, that was announced in December, I believe, and I just completely spaced on it. But yeah, I actually got reminded that, oh yeah, Ninja Turtles is also doing a new Yojimbo crossover. But that was, and it's actually being done by the creator Stan Sakai, the creator of Yojimbo. Usagi Yojimbo, I mean. So I think that's really cool. I think that's really awesome that Stan Sakai, and I think that one of the reasons why I didn't report on it was because A, I was on a birthday vacation with my girlfriend. B, it's that Yojimbo has been already so intrinsically tied with Ninja Turtles. It's like, that's really cool. I mean, I'll probably pick it up when it comes out in trade. But yeah, so excuse me, got a bug or something, so I apologize. But yeah, so I thought it'd be kind of cool, since we are getting a slew of Ninja Turtle crossovers between this, not this, and by this I mean the Stan Sakai Usagi Yojimbo crossover, the second TMNT Power Rangers crossover, and the new Street Fighter crossover. I thought it'd be kind of cool to talk about, like, throw my hat in the ring as to what other crossovers I would love to see Ninja Turtles do. Now, real quick, before we do anything else, let me preference by saying I'm not going to go completely insane with this. I'm not going to include Marvel characters, because Disney's just not going to do that. Disney's just not going to let them do that. And could it happen? Yeah. But I'm being realistic, and Marvel's just not going to cross over with IDW. The last time they did a crossover was with the New Avengers Transformer crossover, and yeah, that was not good. So, and I'm pretty sure Disney's not going to allow it. It'll probably be more in-house, and not to say Marvel won't do crossovers, but yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, we are getting the Marvel Ultraman crossover, and we got the Fortnite crossover a little while ago. But yeah, for the outside, I don't see that happening. I'm still, like, I know a lot of people are like, there's a lot of buzz about a new Marvel DC crossover at some point, but I don't, until I see some official news, I won't believe it. So I'm just going to keep this realistic, and I'm not going to add characters like Daredevil or any Marvel character, even though, yeah, Daredevil, Ninja Turtles is what we all want, but that, yeah, realistically, it's never going to happen. Anyway, so I'm going to keep this very, like, realistic crossovers that we could see. And by realistic, I mean, like, it's companies you could, and IPs that you could see IDW, like, doing in-house crossover-wise or outside. And some of them might be a little off the wall, but Ninja Turtles have been to space, they've time-traveled, they've turned into all kinds of crazy shit. So let's get started. Now, I'm also not going to include, as much as I would love to, and I know some people are probably already typing away in the comments, I'm not going to include a Gargoyles Ninja Turtles crossover, because Disney's not going to just let Greg Weisman do that. And Greg Weisman has a very tight-knit universe as it is, so I don't know if he'd be down for that. But I would love... I know it's under Dynamite, but Disney still holds the IP noose over there. They have like a collar around them, so as much as I would love a Gargoyles Ninja Turtle crossover, that would just make my heart, soar. I don't see that happening. Could it happen? It's always, never say never. But as realistically, I'm going to decline on that one. Anyway, so let's get started with the first crossover I would love to see from Ninja Turtles. And this is in-house with IDW. And that is Star Trek. I know a lot of people just went, what? Star Trek Ninja Turtles would be a lot of fun, and don't tell me that, that would be ridiculous. I mean, we had Star Trek crossover with X-Men, for God's sakes, and we had them crossover with, like, Transformers and the Legion of Superheroes. Yeah. I think that, and again, Ninja Turtles, if you really delve into, like, just the fun campiness of it all, I think it could really be something cool of having the idea of the Ninja Turtles out, and they've been to space before, and plus, I would personally put this, if you really want to go that kind of fun route, with the TOS. It would be TOS, and the idea of having, just because, imagine it, Donatello and Spock, Kirk and Leonardo, Dr. McCoy with Raphael, which you may not think that would work, but they're two very brooding, very unhappy people. Yeah, it would be very fun. And, Mikey with Chekhov, that'd be really cool. Just those dichotomies right there. I would also love to see, like the Klingons team up with Krang, with Krang or the Utrom or whoever, or even like the Klingon. Actually, I'll do you one better. Since we've done a lot with like Krang and Shredder in these crossovers, how about the Triceratons? The Klingons and the Triceratons. That would be perfect. You could bring in the Fugitoid. You could have Trelane as the guy behind it all. You could do all of that. I think Paramount, who do own the rights to Ninja Turtles, don't forget that they do, because they do own Nickelodeon, and Nickelodeon owns the right to Ninja Turtles. So it is already a Paramount IP. IDW could go to, in theory, Paramount, because remember, they always have to run things through them. They could be like, hey, can we do this crossover? And they'd probably be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Paramount would totally be down with it because they get all the revenue. So, yeah, you may think it's stupid, and it kind of is, but it's also kind of genius when you really like sit and think about it, because the idea of like the turtles on the Enterprise, come on. Also, could you imagine like the Ninja Turtles fighting like Leo, or one of the turtles fighting a Gorn or something of that nature? That'd be cool. So next up on as for another in-house crossover, I know a lot of people want Sonic. I think that'd be really cool. They have teased it a few times, and I'm sure they're trying to still get it to this day, because there was an interview of like, when are we going to get a Sonic Ninja Turtles crossover? And the creators were like very cheeky about it. So I think it could happen, because again, the movie is under Paramount. Remember, the Sonic movies are under Paramount, even though Sega is its own thing. Ninja Turtles also under Paramount. Something could happen. I'm just saying, like, possibility, it is a possibility, but we'll see what Sega does get the final word. But yeah. So a turtle, so that'd be really cool. That would be a neat crossover to see. I would also, as for a fun one, because we never got closure with the with the TMNT, with the Transformers crossovers. My Little Pony and Ninja Turtles would be very cute. I would be totally down for that. Just to see like the ponies like hang out with it, like just to see like Rainbow Dash and Raphael just being like. I think that'd be really cute. I think it would be downright adorable. I think it would be adorable. Also, could you just imagine? I'm sorry for sniffling. Like I said, I got a bug. Could you just imagine real quick? Michelangelo with Pinkie Pie. No one would be safe. As well as like Twilight with Donatello doing science and magic. That'd be adorable. It'd just be cute. I just think it'd be cute. I'm just saying. As for another one, I think that's really the only ones I can see in-house for right now, because I wanted them to do a Transformer one with Ninja Turtles, or G.I. Joe Ninja Turtle one, so we could see Leo fight Snake Eyes. We're not getting that. So, there you go. As for other... So let's move on to some other crossovers I would love to see. Another one, and this is under Dynamite. I don't know if they have the comic rights anymore, but I would love... Since we're getting a... Ninja Turtle one, since I'm not Ninja Turtle, a Street Fighter crossover, how about Killer Instincts? I think Dynamite still has the comic rights to Killer Instincts, so I would love a TMNT Killer Instincts, just to see Raphael fight Riptor. That'd be awesome. That'd be my only reason. Just to see those two clash. Also seeing the Ultra Tech mixed with Mutagen, I think that'd be really cool. As for others from Dynamite, I would not be opposed to... like because they cross over Vampirella with everybody, so I would not mind a TMNT Vampirella crossover. And they fought monsters before, like they've done battle with a lot of evil, like supernatural creatures before, so I think that'd be pretty cool. Also, I think it'd be a lot of fun to see Casey kind of like macking on Vampirella, and April's like, "You are sleeping on the couch tonight, just letting you know." For others, Dynamite, I think since they do, I know they have this comic right. Mars Attacks Ninja Turtles. Just hear that out. Mars Attacks Ninja Turtles. They've only done Red Sonja, and I think they did a John Carter crossover. I think in Mars Attacks Ninja, because the Martians from Mars Attacks are like perfect for just the wackiness and out there fun you could do with Ninja Turtles. I think that'd be a lot. I think they could really do that. As for others, I would say I'm thinking of Dynamite a lot, because they're also very crossover heavy at times. I would not be... I think it could be fun, because they do time... The Ninja Turtles have done time travel before. I think it would be cool to see a Tarzan one. A Tarzan Ninja Turtles crossover on the sole ground of seeing the Ninja Turtles in, like, Africa... in Africa. Maybe even go to Pellucidar, which is the center of the earth, and have them fight dinosaurs. Yeah. Maybe have Krang time travel... Krang time travels, ends up in Africa, and starts fucking around with shit. Makes mutant dinosaurs. Just saying. I think that would be a lot of fun. Who else? The sad part is there isn't a lot of, like... Now that we've basically now done with Street Fighter the other major IP that we wanted to see Ninja Turtles cross over with. Like, that's the thing. Like, now we just need... Well, you could do... Actually, I would not be opposed to Thundercats. Now, we were supposed to get a He-Man Ninja Turtle crossover. The artist, Freddie Williams II, did talk about... And he's revealed on his social media all these prints that we're going to get for a He-Man Ninja Turtle crossover that got canceled in 2020. Thanks, 2020. And Dark Horse, I think, now owns the He-Man rights. So maybe, yeah, I would not be opposed to... I think now that I think about it, yeah, Ninja Turtles, we could probably bring back that crossover and finally do it. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Now, DC, I do think, still owns Thundercats. So Thundercats, there you go. Ninja Turtles and Thundercats. See, another pairing between two major 80s icons. Yeah, I'm in. So, there you go, guys. That is just a few ideas that I would love to see. Like I said, I wanted to keep it realistic, and I hope a lot of you guys do it too. And I wanted to keep, like, very, like, realistic expectations. If I was to pick, like, one I would love to see the most, it'd probably be the Ninja Turtle Star Trek one. It's so off the wall. It's also the one that, like, when you really break it down, it could be fun and it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But if you did, now that I think about it, if you did Next Generation instead of TOS, Raph fights Worf. That's perfect. Donnie with Data, hanging out with Data, that'd be awesome. Leo learning leadership skills from Jean-Luc Picard, and Mikey, I think I put him with Wesley, just so Captain Picard could go, "Shut up, Mikey! Shut up, Michelangelo." So there you go. I would not be opposed to a TMNT Next Generation crossover. Just saying. But yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below. Oh yeah, we've had we've checked off the major ones, right? Like the ones we've always wanted to see: Power Rangers, Street Fighter, Ghostbusters, Usagi Yojimbo. We've crossed off the major ones. Let's get nuts. Like as Michael Keaton Batman said, "You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts." But let's not get too. Let's keep the expectations real here. That's the other thing. Like, let's keep expectations real here. So you guys tell me in the comments below. What intercompany crossovers would you like to see Ninja Turtles do in comics? That's the thing. Keep it in comics. Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the multiverse.